In the morning, it's crisp. It's peaceful, it's quiet, it's serene. It's a moment that I just feel at peace. And it's a great silence to pray. When I was in a young age, teenager, I was in a car accident and I ended up busting my jaw and my face on the front windshield of my car. It was super painful. And ironically, when I took the pain medication that was prescribed, not only did it kill the pain, but it made me feel a certain way that I liked. It felt so innocent because it was a prescribed medication. And then my mom died, and looking back, those were the lowest points in my life.
Before I met John, my life was kind of boring. I pretty much worked 5 days a week, and then because I worked 2 jobs, a couple of nights I would leave one job, go home, walk Kasi, and then go to my other job. I was so broken. I wasn't practicing my faith. I wasn't believing in myself.
When Christ came into my life, I was in the detox facility, and the withdrawals were so bad. I said to God, I go, Jesus Christ, if you can get me through this, I'll give you my life. I would do anything to get out of that sickness, the physical withdrawal. The other option was death.
I decided to buy a home. That wasn't the best thing for me. It was too much for a single person. So I decided to sell it. So I asked the law firm to help me with a short sale. And there were several times that I did not have the money to pay, but I knew that it was due. I called in the office and I talked to John, and he was very kind. So I started calling often, and it was about the payments, but it was more that I really, really wanted to meet this person.
Hey, sweetie.
Do you remember our first phone call?
Of course I do. How could I forget? I remember getting off the phone and thinking, I'd like to talk to her again. But I know I was praying about meeting somebody, and you could feel the connection.
Were you nervous telling me about your past?
Well, yeah, I think I was just waiting for the right time to see and to see how you would react. It just felt good to be loved for who I am. Just that present state of someone that loves you for who you are at that moment.
In these later years, learning about Christ brings me so much joy and understanding the Word. God was just somebody that I knew that was in heaven.
Watching Charles Stanley on God Has a Plan for Your Life was tangible. And I remember just feeling as if God was talking to me, saying, it's not just random that you're here. And that sermon was everything. When I heard it, it just changed everything in my life.
We really got to know each other very well and became friends. I think that there was some type of attraction there before we even met, so that when we did meet, it was so comfortable.
Yeah, I felt the same way. I couldn't have dreamt connecting on a level that is so heartfelt and honest and true. You know, I think initially I was just looking to not be lonely.
What makes our relationship so special, we developed a friendship. You're my best friend.
You know, you just can't dream what God has in store for your life when you're obedient.